I'm making a short video this morning to try to show you the answer to some questions that a lot of people have been having and some connectivity issues that we've been having, just so everybody's on the same page. The first thing I want to show you is how to use Google Classroom efficiently. So the first thing that you should do when you get to your Google Classroom page is answer the attendance question. That'll be one of your assignments for every day, is that attendance question. So you can go to the classwork page to find it, and it'll also be on the feed just a few posts down because I'll post it first in the morning. But be sure to get in there. There's only one choice on it. It's I'm here today. You just have to click that, and that'll tell me you were there that day. Now, and I know this is a new system, but if you forget to click it, then go ahead and go back the next day. I'm going to leave them open for a few days here until people get used to this. Go in the next day and click that you were here. And as long as you did your work that day, then I'll still count you present, even if you forgot the attendance question, okay? So the next thing that you need to do when you're in Google Classroom is you need to come down the feed and look at the posts for that day. Now, that's more than the top one, guys. There's more than just the top post. Anything that's marked on that day will be something that you need to read. So on August 21st, which was Friday, I've put up one announcement in the morning to kind of tell you what's going on. If you look on down the page, you'll see your new assignment. You'll see your new attendance question. But also the night before, I posted a solution to some problems people were having on Thursday with the video link I posted. For some reason, it wasn't completely playing for some people. So late that night, I posted an alternative video that you could watch to complete that assignment. So if you didn't look down the stream page, you may not have seen that. So be sure you look down that stream page every day until you come to something you know you've already seen before. And make sure you're reading that stuff because it's going to clue you on what to do. The reason I'm telling you to do that is I'm posting things on there like times and information about Zoom meetings with very clear explanations. But then I'm having to turn around and answer 15 or 20 emails of people asking me those questions when I've already posted the answers to them on the stream. So, and guys, listen, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I've got so many students right now that just doing attendance takes over an hour. And when I sit down to try to grade papers, just looking at one little answer that you've typed in the answer blank for each student, just spending 2 minutes looking at what you've written and responding to it takes me over 4 hours for one assignment. So I'm trying to streamline things as much as I can. I don't have any time. I'm up working all day on Sunday here, just trying to get caught up, and I'm still not getting caught up. So please check that feed before you ask questions because the answers to them may be on there. Now, there are a couple of places that you can make comments that I will see later, but there's one way that's safer, and I'll tell you that in the end here. But I want to show you a couple of places you can contact me. First, if I've said something in the instructions on the feed here that is confusing, you don't know exactly what I mean, or maybe I said, look at the video below and I forgot to link the video or something, you can make a comment to the entire class right here on the feed page itself. You just type in that blank and then you hit the little arrow button over here on the right-hand side and that'll post a comment that everybody can see, including me, on the feed page. And I'll probably see those because I check back by there many, many times during the day. Now, there are other places you can get into contact with me. Let me go into another class here so you can see me pretending to be a student. This is my wife's art page. I'm going to go into one of her assignments. Now, there's two places I can comment inside this assignment. There is the class comment section down at the bottom of the page. And if I post there, the whole class can see it. So if your teacher's asking you to put a private comment in there, don't post there because everybody's going to see the answer and cheat off of you, right? So if you want to say something to the whole class, like, is anybody else unable to see the video, you can put it there. You can also put private comments over here on the right-hand side, and that's usually where I'm asking you to write your answers to questions. You put your answer in the private comment. Don't forget to click. I can tell some of you have tried to do something, but you're not clicking that little arrow button on the right-hand side of the comment box, so the comment never gets posted because you've turned it in without a comment. So be sure to hit that little arrow button. Now, I'm only going to see those comments when I go to grade that assignment. I'm not going to be in there all day, right? I'll only be in there at a specific time. So if you need to get in touch with me, you need to contact me. Here's a better way to do it. You don't need to go out to email and try to figure out what my email address is and all that. Just go up to people, click that, and when you get in here, you'll see the teachers. Now, I'm the only teacher in our class, so my name will pop up there. This is my wife's class, so her name pops up here. And if I hit the little envelope button over here, that will automatically open up Gmail and begin a message to that teacher. You don't have to know the email address or anything. It does it for you. So just click that little envelope button, type out whatever issue you're having, send that to me. I'll probably see emails faster than anything because I have that up all day long. So email is the safest way to get a hold of me. But remember, before you email me a question, please be sure you have checked the feed page and that I haven't already answered that question. Okay. That'll save me time. Now, I wanted to mention a little bit about Zoom meetings and Google Meet. The Zoom meetings are not failing because of my internet service. I already had fast internet and I have now doubled that. I have the fastest package that's offered in this county. So it's not an issue of that. But we've been told that these laptops won't function well with the Zoom meeting. But since they are a Google laptop, I think they will function well with Google Meet. And initially we were told we couldn't do that because they thought we were going to have to record all the Zoom meetings. But I think the counties realized how much storage space that many recordings is going to take. So they told us last week that we did not have to record the meetings anymore, which means I can probably use Google Meet, which should work for us pretty well. But I haven't been given the okay from the county to do that yet. So I got to wait and see if that's okay. I think it will be. And when it is, look at this. There's a Google Meet link right here in Classroom. We can meet from inside the classroom and do some group get-togethers, lectures, discussions, and have, a more personal time with the class. And I'm working toward that. I'm trying to get us to that. So now remember, the Zoom Meet is not being used to take attendance anymore. So you don't have to check in there, but they still happen 15 minutes into class. So first period starts at 8:15, so their Zoom is at 8:30. Second period starts at 9:45, I think, so their Zoom starts at 10 o'clock. And I'll be on there for 15 or 20 minutes if people have questions, and you can just stop by and ask and then leave when you get your answer, or you can just come by to talk for a minute. That's fine. The other thing I wanted to show you is how to attach things to lessons. Now, if you go into a lesson, and let's see here, what lessons has my wife given me? Let's go to maybe pre-instructional drawing. Okay. So if you get into a lesson and the teacher has attached to the bottom of the page, she's attached a Google Doc or Google Slides or Google Form, which is like those little quizzes they can give you. If they've attached one of those, you do not need to make a copy of it. You do not need to start a new one or anything like that. You can just type on it. As long as you're using Google, you can type on it. And then when you submit your lesson, it automatically includes your copy or the one that you typed on in the lesson, right? So don't create a new one. Don't try to attach anything if the teacher has already given you a Google Doc or a Google Slide to write on. Just write on it and then click Turn In. But on this lesson, my wife's asking you to take a picture of something that you've drawn and upload it to Google Classroom. So how would I do that? Well, I come up here to the right-hand corner to where it says Add or Create Your Work. So I click that button. If I've got it in my Google Drive, I can do that. If it's a link to a website, I can link that website. But most of the time, if they're asking you to put something on there, it's because they didn't create a Google Doc or a Google Slide for you. And so you'll need to go to File Upload, which would be a picture that you've taken or some file off your computer where you've typed stuff yourself, where you've created the document. So you go to your file, and then you would simply hit Upload from your computer. Now, if you're doing something on your computer or on your phone, and the teacher is asking you to upload I don't think that's ever going to come up, so I'm just going to shut that down. If the teacher is asking you to upload a picture of your screen, a screenshot, I can't tell you exactly how to do that because everybody's computer is different. But if you go to Google and type in screenshot and then the name of your computer or your phone and hit go, the first thing that comes up is usually a little explanation of exactly how to do that. So I really don't know how to take a screenshot with this new computer I'm on, but right there, first thing that pops up on Google search is how to do it. Control V, apparently. Screen capture, Control plus and V. So you'll have to look that up individually for your own phone or your own computer to know how to do that. I think that pretty much covers it. So I'll turn you loose to go look at today's lesson plan. It does require you to open up, to attach a screenshot of your quiz results. So I hope you're watching this video because I just told you how to do that. But if you're confused about it, just let me know and I'll get back to you, and we can even meet on Zoom and I can try to walk you through it in person. All right. Okay. Good luck, and I'll talk to you later.